Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Just let me know if I'm audible to you. Hello Govind Raj sir. Hello Satek. Good evening. Just waiting for others to join. Hi Danny. Alright. Now traders, this is just 1 hour time frame chart of BTC. On this chart, what we can observe is this trend line is acting as resistance 1, resistance 2, and now market is near resistance 3. Next observation is this is support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So continuously this area is acting as support and this area is acting as resistance. Now I consider this zone is where the strong buyers have entered. They have pushed the market nicely towards the upside. And this upper zone, what you see here, this is seller pressure zone. Okay. If market breaks this level, first we will consider it is trying to hunt the stop loss at these areas. From this zone, if it continues the trend, only then we will think, okay, from now these buyers are trying to push the market towards the upside. Next, I'm going to consider this zone as buyer's pressure zone. If market is correcting so much, these buyers might again re-enter to push the market towards the upside. So this is buyer pressure zone. If market breaks this level, then these buyers I would consider as weak and market has potential of downside movement continuation. First upside move from this zone only if market goes, then first we will consider this is just to hunt the stop loss. If it holds on to the selling pressure zone and gives a breakout, then we would consider the market is trying to trap people who's on top side, right, at the upper level. So to trap the people at the upper level, first market has to come out of the zone, right? So we will focus on that. So on a higher time frame, I've just shared my view. So all the support and resistance level, whatever I've marked, is based on that 1 hour time frame itself. Now we will see if there is any opportunity for us in the market to capture. If any important level, let's say market comes down to this zone, any bullish setup is there, or let's say at this area, market is just trying to hold on to 236 level. Let's say it gives a breakdown here. Okay, after giving breakdown, any reversal setup in the market at this zone will be looking for bullish setup. Okay, these two are the only two things I'm thinking about right now. We will see if there is any interesting setup. I will let you know. Is the view clear? In the comment section, quickly let me know. Is the view clear? We are able to see market is holding on to this level. So one attempt on the bullish side I can try here. Okay, so let's say I'm taking 50 quantity and okay, let me place this order. So stop loss for this trade is going to be very small. Only thing is upside movement if it happens. I'm trying to capture the trend, that's it. Okay, so for that little early I might try to think about entering. So that's what I've done right now. So long position, this is the entry. There are two areas where market can move towards the upside. Okay, one is from this current zone or near from 382 level zone. Since I don't want to miss out on the opportunity, I'm trying to enter a bit early. Okay, this is the risk reward for the trade. Stop loss I've tried to keep very small. We will see how this goes. J- just give me a second, I'll be back. Traders, have you understood the logic behind why I've taken this trade? Just let me know if the view is clear. Now there are two areas from where market can reverse if it is very strong. One is near 236 level. Another one, maybe it can give a breakdown. From here also it can reverse. Two setups. But since market is holding on to 236 level zone, and in case the market continues the up move quickly, we will be able to capture that moment a bit early. That is why one attempt with small stop loss below this level I have planned for a bullish trade. Okay, that is the first setup. In case this setup fails, one more setup will be at this zone. So two areas I have planned my entry. First setup I have already taken. Next we will see. Around 44 people watching the live stream, only 15 likes. Those of you who would like to support the channel, please do that by liking the video. It motivates me also to stay live for longer duration. Now after liking the video, after liking the live stream, please mention your name in the comment section. I'll announce your name as well. Okay. Now if market wants to trap people who entered near this resistance, the breakout might happen at this zone itself. Below 236 level, it should ideally not come. From here only it has to correct. We will see. With that view itself, I have taken this order. Maybe after giving breakout later, if these sellers are strong again, they can put pressure. From here market can correct. So simply we will try to capture a moment. Okay. Karthikeyan sir from Madurai, thank you. Abhishek sir, thank you. Hello. Parvez sir, thank you. Sunny Sanvi, thank you so much. Rahul Ali, thank you. Sheikh sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Saha Mithun, thank you so much for liking the video. Thanks everyone for taking that effort and liking the video. Really appreciate that. Lakshmi sir, welcome, welcome. This is one setup which I have looked for. Let's say market reaches this area also. It would be a decent 1:2 risk reward. And from here, we should be very quick with trailing the stop loss. But first let market go here. Then I will think about trailing the stop loss and things like that. Very small stop loss I have given for this trade. Okay, nothing big. In the comment section, just let me know the logic for the trade. Is it clear for you guys? I've already explained. SL hunting concept is ultimate, sir. It is when it works, it is. But now if market is deciding not to hunt the stop loss at the zone, it wants to go up to 382 level zone, give a breakdown here, later correctments, I might get into a bit of trouble. No problem. That's why Here one attempt, small stop loss only we have kept. No need to give very big stop loss. Here how market is reacting, that is when I'll be planning the next setup in case this current setup fails. See, little pressure is there on the, let me see, let market come to this zone. The ultimate zone for me is here, right? So this is one zone, from here it can correct, or this is the ultimate zone from where I expect these buyers to re-enter. So the market might tend to remove weak players from the market and then move towards the upside. We will see. Anything interesting I get for the next setup, I will take. The idea is to give small stop loss in the current market condition, so that if I get the trend properly, we'll be able to capture bigger movement. Let market come to the zone. What's happening in global market? It is kind of positive itself. So this is the small little reasonable stop loss I have to give here. Okay, traders, one thing I'm going to do right now. Okay, so I'm going to place one order here on the buy side. Okay, now I'm going to place my stop loss somewhere here. Okay, I'll put the stop loss. The idea for me here is, if the market, okay, if it moves towards the upside from here, good. But by chance, if it comes below 382 level zone here, if it is showing bullishness, little more quantity I'm going to add at this area, but I'm not going to increase the stop loss for the trade. Okay, so like I said, this was the first area where I expected an up move. That did not happen. So this is the second zone. In case market decides, okay, it's not yet come here, but from here only there is a chance of reversal. This trend line market is respecting. So by chance, if it comes to this zone also, no problem, little more quantity I'm going to add here, so that I get a better price from here only. If market starts moving towards the upside, by the time it moves up, all the minimal loss what I made here, that will get recovered. Stop loss I'm not going to change. That time if it goes to the target, bigger movement I'll be able to capture. So Dow Jones, that time it was a bit positive. Now slowly it is coming to neutral. Here, if there is any correction in the market, here one more attempt I'm going to do. That's why I kept the risk reward here. Okay. So at that point of time, let's see what kind of bullish setup we get, so that I can plan. Let me quickly try to analyze the chart and see if there is any interesting thing for me to look at. Ideally, market is considering this area, let's say this area, as the seller's pressure zone. Okay, so this area is seller's pressure zone. As long as market goes little above that, that is when strong buyers can re-enter. It will tempt more people to re-enter. How to set RSI 50? I'll speak about that. Just uh, we will wait for a bit because market is coming to this zone, right? If I have to add some position, I might have to do that. Once that is done, I will discuss with you. Okay. Ideally, this should have been a zone where uh, the buyer should have re-entered. Still, they're not showing any confidence. If it comes off to the support, then we know this 382 level, support level, again people will enter. That is one problem. So quickly we will see if I have to add little more positions here. Now in the comment section, please let me know what is your view. What do you think is the potential of the market? Will market move towards the upside or downside? Here recently what market has done is it has moved towards the upside, hunted the stop loss, nice correction, right? Forming lower highs and lower lows. This is a very important zone. If market breaks this zone, then bigger trend continuation is possible. So first let it go to this zone, then we will see. This movement is not that much also, close to 700, 800 points, which is achievable. So here, can we manage this trade like this? Only thing is yet it has not come to this zone. That is one problem for me. We'll see. In case market breaks this level and this level, potential of upside move continuation is high, like I said earlier. This seller who's here, they are strong, right? Yeah, on a 1 hour time frame also. So I've noticed that. I marked that zone also. So if that is the area where sellers are getting attracted, if the market wants to trap them, it should not correct too much because everyone will make profit at the resistance. So put ideally from 382 level zone itself, I expect market to move towards the upside if that is the case. So okay, Deepam sir, okay, good. So better to book profit around 97,800, this range, right? So ideally that is the almost at this range you are saying, correct? So we will see. At this range, if market holds on to this level for longer duration, then upside move also is possible. Maybe what we can do, rather than at least booking the profit, if market moves up, I'll try to trail the stop loss a bit. Okay. Little correction is happening here. Market is trying to hold 382 level. So like I said earlier, if market has to move up, this can be the range from where it can move, but little buyer's pressure I have to see. I'm not going to change the stop loss, but I'm going to add a little more for my position. Okay, so that if this is the range after breakdown, if market has to move, it has to move from here. If that happens, it is a good thing for me. This was already planned. When market comes down, I'm going to plan my this one target. So since I've got at a lower range, sorry, this can be the target for me. Excuse me. In two ways, definitely we can approach this market. One is market is facing resistance here. From here it is moving towards the downside. Why plan for a bullish trade? One more way is, okay, this is a continuous support. Market has broken this support. Below this, if buyers try to re-enter from here, they can push the market if it is respecting 382 level. So this is the reversal setup which I'm planning for. In case the setup fails, I'll keep my view a bit neutral, wait for some more time. If I get the opportunity, next opportunity, that is when I'm going to plan, right? So that is about the trading setup. Now, what about others? What do you guys think? What is the potential of market moving towards the upside or downside? What is your view of the current market condition? I've taken bullish trade because of this can be the final area from where market can move towards the upside. So just any breakdown, anyone who's entered the trade at this breakdown, to create trap for the market has a potential of continuation, a reversal. Even if it is a correction, if sellers are strong here, if we can book the profit at this zone, it is more than sufficient. Later at the upside, any bearish setup if I get, I'll focus on that. Bro, I'm new to Delta Exchange, opened account via your link. How can I do the first trade? The one you do doing future or option or normal? For what I'm doing, similar way only you can do, right? Don't focus about options. In futures you can do how to trade, all those things. Basic video already I have published in our YouTube channel. If you have a look at that, easily you will get to know all the basics, how to place stop loss, how to place target, how much risk we can take per trade. All of those things I have explained in that video, around 30-35 minutes. So please go and have a look at that. Those of you who wish to watch that video, I'll share that link here. Okay, this is the link. You guys can go and check it out, right? After this live stream, maybe you can just spend the 30 minutes of time and go and have a look. In Nifty, Bank Nifty and all, today stop loss hunting, all those concepts worked really well. Today BTC, we have to see if it's going to respect, how much it is going to respect this area. This is where strong sellers are sitting in the market. So by chance, any random people who wanted to enter the trade, to remove them even if market moves up to this zone, taking support at 382 level of Fibonacci, that is when the setup will work. In case this setup fails, I'll wait for the next opportunity. But next opportunity, to a certain extent, I will be bearish as long as market comes to, let's say, buyers entered here, right? They pushed the market nicely towards the upside. So this became a lower high. From here they pushed. Again, they can re-enter the market at this zone to push it towards the upside. Until then, slowly, if it is starting to move towards the downside, creating liquidity. Liquidity, when I say, many people who enter, the stop loss will be on top, right? Bearish trade. To hunt that stop loss, next, if market is planning to move towards the upside, that is what I'll be focusing on, bullish trade at this zone. Okay. So already we have planned, like where and all I have to plan the entry, where and all I'm going to add more positions. So when I come with a plan, the amount of confusion what I have is kind of less. Let's say here some quantity I added. When market came here, I said little more quantity I'm going to add here. That was already planned. So when market came here, some more quantity when I add, when market is going near my entry price itself, for 100 quantity, we are seeing this little loss also was covered here. So from here, if the extra movement what we get, that will be a little more beneficial thing for me. Only reason I've added the quantity is not to adjust the loss, because that, like I said, it is already planned that if it comes here, this is where I'm going to add some more quantity, right? So 2-3 times in the live stream I have told. So Prashant Vinit sir, you can go and check out that YouTube video which I have shared. So it has all the basic concepts related to crypto trading. So you will get all the basic things understanding. So what about others? What is your view about the market? I've already told my view. Based on that, I've already also entered. So it is up to you to tell me what is, only if you tell me your view, what is the probability, different perspective we can get about the market, and we can discuss more, right? So GH, thanks for sharing. You're welcome. You're welcome. Seems bearish in my view. Okay. Now, like I said, 382 level is the zone where I expect market to kind of reverse. That's why little more quantity I added. So no need to plan for bigger stop loss here. I'll trail the stop loss a bit. So that to a certain extent I can manage the risk. If market moves up to this zone, how much ever possible stop loss I will trail and manage the trade here. Okay. From morning, I'm seeing BTC, it is trading between 96,800 and 98,000. This zone, right? 98,000 and 96,000. One doubt I have, if it is better to wait for 618 level instead of 382 level. See, when market is very strong, right? It might jump from 382 level itself. If market decides to hunt the stop loss, then it might come to 618, 786 level later, reverse. So ideally here, when market is moving towards the downside, expectation is any random people who entered at this breakout, weak players market has removed. Again, it is showing some attraction, it is giving some bearishness move here. So it is trying to attracts more put option traders, means from here it has chance of reversal. That is why near 382 level I have planned. In case the setup fails, already stop loss I have reduced a bit here. So next I'll be planning for, okay, we have to be very this one about changing our view. Let's say market gave a breakdown here, it attracted some people, Again it gave a breakdown here. So maybe at this zone again we can get a reversal. You can wait for this 61876 level to look for next buying opportunity, but from here only if market reverse you will miss out on the opportunity. This is safe trade area. This one is bit risky, but if you like avoid taking any setup here, then what problem you will have is, let's say directly if market moves towards the upside, then it will not give you proper entry itself. The trend can be a bit continuous. Around 62 people watching the live stream. Those of you who's making use of the content that I'm sharing, please support the channel by liking the video and subscribing. It motivates me to make a regular live stream like this. My view is bearish. SL hit in the first trade and I don't took the second trade, waiting for another setup. Okay. Understood. Thanks for clearing the doubt. You're welcome, Atul sir. Sir, I have a problem in joining crypto group due to technical problem in Delta Exchange. It's been 2 weeks since no response from your team, sir. What is the issue that you're facing? Can you tell me exactly what issue that you're facing? Thank you. Thanks for those of you who's putting that effort in liking the video. Apart from Delta, which broker has lesser trade fees? See, Delta Exchange is the only thing which was suggested to me initially. From last 3 months, 4 months, I'm using this itself. So apart from this, any broker is there means I'm not sure. I've not seen their plan whatsoever. Since I wanted to get a trusted broker, I chose Delta Exchange because it is FIO registered. Is it easy to get 30 points in Nifty every day? See, every day possibility is there, traders, as long as you know what you're doing in the trade. For to get 30 points, at least let's say if the risk reward is 1:2, you might have to risk approximately, let's say, 15 to 18 points. So minimum your target should be 30 points, and when market goes as per the direction. See, today we were discussing about this setup. I said market has more potential of moving. So here more than 30 points, right? This move. Bank Nifty, this was the support, even though it was holding on to this range. This I said is the first target, this is the second target. I said expectation is Bank Nifty will stay below 50,000 today. So both the target achieved, market took time. So in premium decay, sometimes you will lose. That is the problem for option buyers. Why do you don't scalp and see? I'm not here to capture small move. My understanding is, if I identify two things, one is stop loss hunting. If market, I identify stop loss hunting level, market has a potential of giving very big move, right? So for that, usually market will not reverse at a shot, right? It will make low high, lower lows. If I scalp too much, or if I get my stop loss to the upper level very quickly, sometimes after hitting my stop loss, market will move towards the upside. So since my risk is already decided, okay, I consider, okay, this is a reasonable risk for the trade, I'm not worried too much about this. And one more problem also I have is I stick to a concept of one trade per day rule, especially in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Maximum if required, if the day's budget is still there. Let's say today's risk is around 25-30,000 rupees. So in the first trade only 10,000 I have given. Little more budget I have. So that risk per day I will try to take the next trade. So maximum one or two trades is what I've been practicing. Initially too much of scalping and other things I was doing. But for me, patiently waiting, identifying one setup, giving market the time for the moment, that is what works best for me. That's why I personally don't prefer hero zero trades or uh, trading after 2 o'clock, those kind of things. There are certain rules which I follow for myself, which is beneficial for me. That's what I tell others also. Trying to do this might help you a bit. So what is working for me, I have to focus on that. Not like if someone is doing scalping, let me also do scalping. For me, that mindset doesn't happen. Suresh sir, thank you so much for liking the live stream. Should we wait for candle close while giving SL? So that stands procedure right as per my understanding. So waiting for candle closing is kind of a better thing that we can do. That is why, let's say my risk is 25,000 extra buffer. I might give, let's say, another 2,000 or 3,000. So, and if it is going, sometimes, big spikes can happen in the market, like this candle or this candle. That time there is no point. You, it's okay to give up that this one stop loss, exit from the trade. One more setup when we get, we might try to capture. Okay. And also looking at the price action, stop loss hunting, if the setup also should give us confidence. For example, here this went away anyways, but in Nifty's trade also, when it went a little below the stop loss, I said there is a potential of market moving towards the upside today, sorry, downside today. So at that time I had some buffer to hold on to the trade. I do that. So that's how it is. What do you mean by premium and discount? You're asking in what is premium in Nifty, Bank Nifty, or how is it? See, premium is the amount that you are paying, right? You're paying per unit for the strike price that you choose. Based on the strike price that you choose, your premiums will be there. So at the money will have different this one premium, and out of the money will have different premiums. So based on the more at the money in the money strike price you choose, the premiums will be high. And some people are saying we are getting this trade at a discount. What I understand usually what they mean is, let's say they are selling options. When they are selling the options, and the difference of premium, you are getting some hedge here. So that one they consider as a discounted this one. Okay. Don't worry too much about the discounted things and all those. Whichever strike price you are choosing, if that is a reasonable premium for you, better to choose at the money or in the money strike prices. So you're safe there rather than out of the money. Now, recently, lot size has become 75 and things like that. So many people who has less capital, they might start thinking of considering out of the money strike prices so that it is cheaper. But at the current market condition, the delta value of out of the money will be very low. At least at the money, if you take, if market moves up by let's say 100 points, at least 45 to 50 points movement you will get at the money strike price, as long as market is not sideways for longer duration, right? So the more in the money you get, you choose, you have better opportunity to capture the spikes which happen in the market. And if your entry to a certain extent, let's say you, this is a futures trade, but I'm saying let's say option trade here only, if you have taken the amount of profit what you will get by taking out of the money, sorry, in the money, will be more compared to at the money strike price. That means whichever level market is trading. The main reason is because the delta's value is high in the money. So if the spot chart moves up by let's say 100 points, in the money maybe at least 65, 70, like that movement you will get, depending on how deep in the money you are taking. So go for out of the money only when you are very confident with the setup and you want to add little more quantity, so that you're placing a bigger target. By then that at the money can, sorry, out of the money can come to at the money at least, so that additional profits you can make. Rather than that, if you just keep trading in out of the money, even though market goes as per your direction, the amount of profit what you make will be very less. PTC market slow today. Yeah, it's kind of slow. Ideally, if market has given a breakdown here, retested this level, move towards the downside, that is why I have kept my stop loss here. Again, if it comes to the support zone, there is no point in holding on to this trade. That's why little higher I got the stop loss. Now it is just holding on. Since we are trading in the future market, so much problem we do not have if market is holding on to a range for longer duration also. Your opinion about open and high. See, open and high definitely matters. Where market opens is very important. Ideally, let's say at the upper zone, market opens with a, let's say max market has corrected like this. Usually this is where it closed, you think, okay, next year market opens at this zone or this zone, you can expect reversal. But at some point of time, if it is opening with a very big gap up, since the market has to put too much effort to come down, potential of continuation is high. Same thing is applicable on when market opens with a very big gap down. So here it might just attract some people and later move towards the downside. I mean the probability. If there is no other stop loss hunting level, mostly the market will continue the trend. So where the market opens, based on that we can decide if it is going to be a stop loss hunting situation or trend continuation situation. Will you come live tomorrow? Yes, I will be coming live tomorrow. Day after tomorrow also I'm planning to come. Later, like I said earlier, I'm going to Singapore. I'll be back on 21st of Feb. Okay. So after 25th, 21, every day I'll be doing two crypto sessions. One is London session, somewhere around 1 o'clock, and then US market, this one session I'll be doing again, same time, around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Both I'm planning to do for 2 hours. Beside Fibonacci, which strategy can we use? You can use EMA. Now, if you guys are interested, you can see this is our crypto community group. In this, I have shared one strategy. Okay, in this I have used 100, 50 and 200 EMA, and I've explained the concept with all the rules how to plan the trade. So if you are interested to get free access to this content and our crypto community group, then you can open account with Delta Exchange. The link is there in the description box below. You can check it out. Okay. It's good to hear, sir. Excited to participate in those lives. Okay, even I'm excited because usually most of the my trading setup, all my updates related to Indian market, it gets over somewhere around 12:30 and 1 o'clock. Mostly after 1 o'clock and up to 2 o'clock, only if there is any interesting setup I will focus on. Most of the time I will avoid taking any trades. So if Indian market setup, trading, everything is done by 1 o'clock, 1:15, then I can focus on crypto markets. What's your view about algo trading setup? See, I personally do not trade algo. Let's You can consider me as a old style guy. I personally prefer to put my trades on my own. Algos I don't depend because of course placing the stop loss target when you do that for the trade based on the setup, when you do trades using algo, many of the problems like holding on to the trade when market is going opposite to you, those kind of things and all, for many people who's finding it difficult, they'll be able to manage that. But I personally, too much tension I don't take because I stick to my stop loss and target rules, right? So, and I don't feel I'm part of the market if I do algo trading. For me it doesn't work because from so many years for me taking all the executing all the orders manually, that is what I personally prefer. And it is very difficult to do those algos and things like that based on stop loss hunting concept. That's why little I will focus only manually, I will execute the order. 1 p.m., yeah, I will come at 1 p.m. Post 21st of Feb, and then even night session I will do, right? Two sessions you will have. What type of news affect crypto? Anything what usually Trump says related to crypto, or anything what Elon Musk or top people say, you continuously follow them on Twitter. I'm not speaking about Trump coins or other this one. I personally don't look into all those things because eventually Trump coins, I don't think it has any value. And mostly I personally if we look at a lot of news, the chances of getting confused also is high. That's why any price action stop loss hunting setup I get, or based on where US market sentiment, where it is opening, and by chance Trump has said anything, or I keep looking at Twitter, there if there is any update based on that, how much impact it can have on the market. I'll try to analyze that, but mostly price action stop loss hunting only I'll give importance to. Okay. So that's how things work for me in Nifty and Bank Nifty also. Lot of news and things like that I might keep referring, but I will still give only 10% importance to that. Rest everything will be based on price action stop loss hunting itself. Sir, I have booked my profit at 20 and 50 EMA are acting as resistance. Okay. These days I feel Indian market is bit slow. It is me or you also felt that. See, waiting period is a bit more, right? So if market just wants to move up directly, it cannot move, right? It has to create some liquidity. So waiting time might be high, but once yesterday only if market has created the necessary liquidity, and from there it has potential of moving towards the upside itself, then most of the time during the first half of the day itself we get the setups. So I'm not facing too much difficulty in getting the setup, but sometimes market is kind of bit confusing. That somehow with the risk management we will try to maintain. On-firm payrolls market will react. This is monthly data which released last Friday. So that reaction we should have seen in this one already. Dow Jones around 7:15, 7:30 when I saw it was kind of bullish itself. Rest of the things also opened kind of bullish, but now here market is forming lower highs. This is a lower low. As long as people are considering this area as resistance, market do not correct too much. From here, if I get the pullback what I need, like forming a W pattern reversal, target can be achieved. Of course, even I will agree market is kind of slow, just creating liquidity. Single candle will give 1,500 points during that time. See, trading based on news definitely is risky itself. So that's my main focus will always be based on price action stop loss hunting. Because I know small stop losses if I give when I capture the moment 50-60% also of the time if I'm right, most of the time risk reward is 1:2, 1:3. So for me things will get managed there. Any trade, sir? As of now, market has given a breakdown. It did not retest and it did not move towards the downside. To a certain extent, at this zone, it is attracting some people by, let's say, forming double top here. If people are entered here, the stop loss is on top. For that, market has chance of moving towards the upside. As long as market goes below this zone, still there is potential of this market reversal. Only problem I will have is this is a red candle followed by this red candle. Next red candle, if it breaks off this, then the potential of downside move is high. Of course, that time I might have to exit. Too much lower it has to not go. This is the final level. Okay. If from here any W pattern setup, if market tries to do, then it is kind of one spike it can give towards the upside, then I can book the profit. Here it is showing a bit of continuation. Red candle, red candle. It's not able to break the high rate. At least one green candle has to break this zone. See, it is continuously showing red candle, seller's pressure. So this is the last area. Again, it should not come here. So this one has a bit of chance because it's come off to this zone, right? It has a bit of chance of taking my stop loss. How to exit? Here you can click on this X if you want to exit. You can click on this X and then click on close position. Your position will get exited. Market is at make or break level. We'll see. This wick is kind of showing some buying pressure. Market is kind of bit slow itself today. But the slow movement only you see how much points movement. Close to 250 points. This one candle alone is close to 250. Recently, this area is acting as an important resistance traders. See, this area was acting as support. Now it is acting as a resistance. As long as market doesn't go above that zone, it is a bit challenging itself. What basically is happening? Double bottom it is forming here. Here, if you see, it is forming double top. Both the side it is trying to trap people. So more of selling pressure only we can see. After this creating this buying pressure also continuously, this candle you can see it is strongly bearish. So I think market is trying to trap people who's at the bottom. Let's say this zone. So anyways, stop loss I've placed it here. Let market, if it hits the stop loss, any bearish setup I get, I will focus on that. So market has taken the stop loss here. So mostly it seems like it is kind of bearish itself. See here it is taking 382 level support and continuously moving. So little focus will be on the bearish side. Let me quickly see. This buying pressure started here, no traders. That is one concern. These buyers, let's say where they re-enter. Correcting a bit. Let me get any pullback. We'll see. Stop loss hunting is working on both the side. Here breakdown and here breakdown. All of these things are kind of creating confusion. That to the moment, once it hunts enough stop loss, it has to keep moving towards the upside. But if it is holding on for longer duration here or here, like I said earlier, W pattern or M pattern both is forming at the same time, means definitely it is a problem for us. Anyways, let me switch to 1 minute. This is the setup which I'm thinking of entering right now. This one range I have to be a bit careful. You see here also bearishness is getting created in the market, so liquidity is available on top also. Usually in stop loss hunting, what at the top, if there is no other stop loss hunting, then we can be looking for any correction in the market. Now here market is creating some liquidity, it is moving in a channel pattern, so 50-50 probability is there both the side. That's why how much I was confident in this, sorry, here I think at this zone to look for bullish trade, not getting so much confident on bearish trade as of now. This setup I've not taken trade yet because this there is some liquidity available at the top also. For that liquidity again market can move, so it is just creating confusion. I exited long trade in EMA resistance and then shorted and booked in recent low, sir. Okay, good, sir. The days when stop loss hunting creates some levels, create some confusion, market is kind of sideways, it is a problem. If it is going as per the trend, but if it is going slowly, that is okay for me. But if it holds on to a range and if it is just trading within the range, both the side movement is possible. So randomly if I plan trade, it is going to be a problem. So little I will think of, I'm thinking of waiting traders, we'll see. Now this trade forcefully I will not jump into bullish or bearish trade because both the side are here market has given a breakdown, attracted some people. Again it has potential of moving towards the upside. If I'm plan if I give my stop loss here and enter here, then stop loss is very big. For that very big target I have to place. Since market is not giving that much movement, I don't know how long I might have to wait. So since there is probability of upside move also, I think kind of waiting in this market is a bit better. When we see support and resistance, which strike price to choose in Nifty or Bank Nifty? Usually, if you're taking any option buying trade, the suggestion would always be at the money or 100 points in the money. That would be ideal. This market is too slow for us to plan any trade right now. Maybe what we can decide is, let's say we draw a trend line. Okay, this trend line is acting as a resistance. So as long as the market stays below this trend line, no need to focus on any bullish trade in the market right now. Resistance, 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 and fourth time if it comes out of this range also corrects, later any upside move, then it has potential of continuation. Until then, this can be slow sideways to bearish market. So most of the time when your view is correct, I'm not participating in the trade, but when I am participating, it's hitting my stop loss, which is little disappointing. Anything to do with the mindset. Sir, see, decide your risk per day. That is the most important thing. Like if you're if the setup is good, if you're entering every time, you might have to enter, because like I said, probability, even if it is 50%, 60%, you see most of the time when it is hitting target, how much percent, how much it is hitting, at least 1 is to 3, 1 is to 2.5, 1 is to 4 also sometimes. So the losses what we will make, we don't have to worry because we will recover it there. But only thing is, some days also we have to know when, okay, I should not be trading. As of now, you see two setups I was looking at. For both the setups, small stop loss only I have given. As long as my psychology is not affected based on that stop loss, I'm kind of okay to take the next trade. In case I have worry, I think, okay, I cannot manage the risk, I'm doing over trading, then better to close the trade for that particular day. Come with a fresh mindset next day to see and look at the market also in a different way. Not in the view of recovering the loss what you made previously. Stop loss hunting concept is saying both the side is available. So, I mean stop loss hunting. So if it moves down, it has probability of going up to this area. If it moves up, it has probability of reaching up to this area, and from this zone, maybe the sellers can re-enter the market. So both the side, when movement is possible, ideally you have to decide, okay, which side I think the market can move. Let's say I am bearish right now and I plan for a bigger target in the market. I have to stick to that. I have to wait for that. For that, a reasonable stop loss, if it is there and that stop loss is as per my capacity, then without thinking too much, I should plan. For example, let's say I'm taking the short trade here. This is the risk what I'm going to take for this trade, and this is the target. Okay, at least up to 96,250. This is a very good risk reward. So based on this setup itself, if I plan one trade right now, let's say I'm taking 50 quantity, I'm placing the order. First thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to decide my stop loss. I've chosen the stop loss. This looks like a reasonable stop loss for the returns what I can make in this trade. So now without thinking too much, I have entered. Okay. Since both the side probability is there, market is holding on to this trend line as a resistance. As long as market is staying below this level, maybe it is planning to move and remove all the weak players by giving breakdown at this zone. So that time bigger movement if it is happening, maybe later I can look for reversal. If market reverses from here, again if it hits my stop loss, Since my risk management is already done, I'm okay with taking this risk, then I should not think also too much about it. Only thing is revenge trading. What I'm doing is not revenge trading right now. We'll see. Ideally, this can be the last setup for the day. I'm I'm doing the live stream for more than 1 hour right now. This this might be the last setup. I'm not going to take any risk or any setup after this traders. This is going to be the last setup. Okay. You can see what is my target and what is my stop loss. This is the maximum stop loss I'm going to give for this particular trade. And of course, I know that there is a price action pattern where market is making slow momentum. If it moves up, it can retest and continue the trend. But ideally, since the trend is like this, I'm thinking of following the going as per the trend as long as market is staying below this trend line. So this setup looked like it has more probability, and today's market also is kind of a bit slow. So we will see if it moves to the zone, and then I'll think about trailing my stop loss up to this area. So that is the plan as of now. Apart from this too much, I'm not going to worry about this trade. Risk is decent, reward is okay, decent. So reward will be a bit more also depending on how strongly the market comes down. So that time this area will be the reward. So close to 300 points, 350 points risk for that 1000 points is what I'm trying to plan for this trade. So that's how I'm going to keep this. We'll see. Now, since the market is very slow, too long if I stay in this live also, if people are not discussing any topic, it will be difficult. View on crypto as rupee is getting weakened day by day. If dollar is strong, how crypto market will react to? See, I personally am not going to invest in crypto. Okay, only trading. Since we are getting that leverage, we are getting that future market trading. We are able to do with reasonable quantity, reasonable capital. Only that I'm gonna mostly focus about. They say crypto is kind of a replacement for currency. I don't think no government will wait until that limit where people can replace uh, maybe here or there. Maybe let's say Tesla is saying you can buy Tesla cars by giving Dogecoins and things like that. But eventually, how many people else are doing? Mostly Bitcoins people are using for different kind of transactions, which I don't want to discuss about. So mostly people are using so that crypto in term for that, because it cannot be tracked. So the crypto replacement is for dollars and things like that. That is something which I'm not going to uh, agree with that concept. Mostly blockchain technology is good. It I'm okay with the technology, but not particularly Bitcoins and things like that. Usually after Trump thing is over, then next whichever president, whatever whoever is coming, or let's say next one more election is going to come, in that, if Trump side, if they're not winning, usually main election one, this one win, one more set of people, they will win the next election, so that there is usually balance in US market. If Trump wins in that election also, then it would be good for them. But in case the opponent win, for every decisions they take in the whatever rules they want to pass, it cannot be so easy. That time I feel it will affect crypto market. It based on, now it is mainly based on the sentiment of what president is having, what big people are having right now, publicly they're coming and speaking. Based on that, they're just inflating BTC. That opportunity we will try to capture rather than thinking of investment and things like that. Harinath sir, I hope I've given some clarity about my view. Hopefully it is useful. See, what will happen to gold if dollar value increases, or how will it affect our Indian market? Those are the things I'm more focused about rather than worrying about how dollars will react. Mostly it is more based on sentiment. Many people, since we are preferring to trade in Bitcoins, liquidity is there. That is what we will use for our benefit for trading. Apart from that, investment perspective, all those things, money which I feel like gambling, that is the money which I'm going to invest in Bitcoin. Upside movement is high, expecting around 96,800. Okay, 96,800. Entry only was somewhere here, sir. Now, usually some of them will ask which different indicators. See, price action, stop loss hunting, and Fibonacci, these kind of things work better. If I focus on EMA strategies or any other indicator based strategy, then I have to mostly focus on that. I cannot use the concept of stop loss hunting uh, in that case, because the rules there is different. The rules what we apply in price action stop loss hunting is different. So sometimes we might miss out on opportunity, or we might get wrong signals when we mix two or three concepts together. What and all concept together, it matches only those kind of things we can use. That's why I don't put too much indicators or, and all. Mostly focusing on Fibonacci levels, price action, trend lines, support and resistance. So, and stop loss hunting. I feel this is more than sufficient for me to take trades. Anyways, traders, market is holding on to this range for very long. You can see what is my stop loss and what is my ideal target. If market goes below the target, then I will think about holding on to the trade. No point in just waiting for longer duration. Just you know, I don't know how long it's going to take, and it's going to trade within the zone. So live stream length also will increase. So that might be a problem, and it might be boring also. So what I will do is maybe I will try to close the live stream now. If the trend continues, if market goes opposite to my direction, I'll book my loss here. And if it goes to my target, I will try to either exit based on the market sentiment, or I will try to hold on to the trade as long as it goes to 95,900. So 96,850 to 95,900. So this is the next range. Yeah, usually one side trapping, if market is doing it, is kind of okay for us. So we can at least stick to the trend. But both the side, if it is trapping, what to do? Hmm? Some days it is better to not over trade also. And maybe we can take, anyways, this trade I have taken, I'll stick to the target and stop loss. But what I mean to say is, let's say we give 1 hour, 2 hours time, and then come and look at the market with a fresh mindset. If you are taking any fresh trade, existing trade, I'll stick to this. Okay. 8 years is maximum. No, I'm not speaking about next presidential election. There is one more election which is going to happen. So I'm speaking about that. That is going to happen in another 1.5 years or 2 years. Right? So I'm speaking about that. So this is the setup. I'll just let it run. Too much of sideways the market is. So for many people, best thing they can do is wait for some more time. If there is any good opportunity after 1 hour, 1.5 hours, let's say, for example, I'm telling you, let's say market is nicely creating liquidity and moving towards the downside. At this range, if market is still respecting this trend line, then when it moves up, it gets nice liquidity. That opportunity you can try to capture, right? So that is something you can focus about. That time maybe you can at least expect a movement of, let's say, from this zone you can expect 1200 1300 points movement minimum. So that opportunity, if you want to wait for some more time. All right. So this is the view. Market is kind of sideways, so no point in holding on to the trade. So sorry, going sitting in this life for longer duration. So anyone who's interested to join our crypto community group, you can do that by opening account with Delta Exchange. Everything that I share here, the strategy, what I share here, everything is absolutely free of cost. Delta Exchange link is there in the description box below. You can check it out. All right. Okay, traders. So just consider, if market goes up to this zone, already trigger stop loss I have set, I'm going to exit the trade. This is my view. Thank you for everyone participating in the live stream. Good night. God bless you.